Well, I told you guys I'd be back, and today we're going to be getting these openings sealed up, hopefully installing a brand new mobile home door and replacing the old window with the old window. Just in case you didn't catch the last video, what we're working on is repairing this old building right here, and we replaced that bottom rim joist because it had a little bit of rot in it. It actually wasn't that bad. Probably could have left it in place, but we like to go all the way the best that we can, and it wasn't that much work to just get that done. We also discovered a little bit of rot up there in the window, so we fixed that. Really cool video, check that out. But now we are ready to install the door and window. More or less, we do have to prep this door opening, so I'm going to bring you guys over and show you what's going on. Basically, we're going to pull up some old laminate flooring that's in there just to get it away from the door, and then we're going to put some flashing tape down in the door opening, just as an extra precaution. I like doing that in doorways because doorways are the #1 area we find that are prone to water intrusion and rot. Now this doesn't look too bad. A little bit of dryness here, a little bit of moisture got into the plywood, probably just from condensation or minor leaks, but it's solid. Doesn't need to be replaced. I'm going to roll out my flashing tape, get this cut. Super easy. I'm actually quite surprised because usually doors are rotted underneath. Even in site-built homes, every door, unless you have a porch.
Whoa.
Oh no, stuck to myself. Uh-oh. You never want flashing tape to stick to itself.
No.
I think I'm ruining it. Ruined it. We have to abandon that ship. And I hit my arm on the metal siding and cut myself. This is turning into a mess. Let's try this again. Wow, it's sunny out now. And I'll also tape the windowsill as well since we have it out. Might as well add a little protection here. I cleaned up this flange the best that I could. And now we're going to be placing our butyl tape on it. This is how you seal mobile home windows. So we're going to stick that on there the best we can. Do you guys want me to take down these old blinds? Is it time for that?
Yeah.
I'm ruining my flashing tape.
Okay.
Oh, it goes in easily.
Oh, good.
Hold on. This is water's gonna dump right in here. It's like barely touching.
Oh. Let me put something down.
So we have a mess to fix. I'm gonna have to retape that window a little bit, but what we just discovered was that the top wasn't sealing good. It's too low. So it's like barely touching the wood and no way to screw it into the header. So we're gonna have to look at that and see if we can lift up the window a little bit. Okay, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try to just balance it in here. That looks better. We're gonna finish screwing that in now. Well guys, are you ready for the big door reveal? Do you remember the door we took out of here? This is the old door. Don't get excited. This is the old door that we took out. And here is the new door that we're putting in. Very similar door, but you notice the windows turned. Diamond window design, a little bit fancy. You know, trailer fancy. And hopefully it fits. I'm gonna dry fit this one to test fit it first to make sure it's gonna go in there. Then we'll get the butyl tape on. It goes in exactly the same way as the window. Screws all around. We'll be done. Okay, ready?
I hope so.
Well, there it is, guys. You can compare new versus old. And it looks nice. Well, guys, I wanted to take you behind the shed here so that we can talk without having the sun in my eyes. It is so bright over there. We can't wait to paint this thing because it will not be staying white. White buildings are just too bright and the glare is overwhelming. So we will be painting it to match our house. You guys know what that looks like. You should. But also, I wanted to take a moment to just give credit where credit is due. You know, we've been doing a lot of work to this trailer, and we've done a ton of work to our mobile home property that we are still working on. Something that I've never talked about is our journey into mobile home repair, which started back in our schoolhouse property where we were fixing up an old mobile home. Now, previous to that, we were like most of you, and we just never really gave much thought into mobile homes. We never wanted to live in one. We didn't know anything about them. It was all new to us. But living in that house gave us such a new perspective on mobile homes. But not only that, but we met somebody who really kind of guided us through the whole mobile home process and made us understand that mobile homes are valuable, they're fixable, and how to fix them and how to find parts. And you know, so I just want to thank Ken, who was a friend during that time, and he found us through our videos and really guided us into like how to find mobile home windows, helped us
size them,
helped us with the ordering, made sure we had all the stuff, taught us about butyl tape, about the screws to use.
Yep.
He introduced us to the mobile home supply store, which we didn't know existed before. that's where we get all of our parts now, is we look for those stores. Luckily we have one not too far away, and we can go there and say, hey, I need a window this size, and they were able to find it and order it for us. And oh, we need a door, we need 2 doors like this, they can get it, or they have it in stock.
Siding panels.
All these metal, we can get brand new.
They have so much stuff.
If you can find a mobile home supply store, and sometimes that's hard because they're not well advertised. So what you have to do is what we do. We go on to Google Maps, and online on Google Maps, we'll type in on the like search nearby feature, and we'll type in mobile home supply store.
Yeah.
Or just mobile home supply. And it'll pop up stuff in your area, and you can kind of scroll around the map and look for those stores. And it might not have one close to you, but if you can find one, that's where you're going to find all of this stuff. There are some websites that sell mobile home parts, but then you're going to have to pay shipping. It's not going to be as cheap.
Yeah.
So, you know. But without his help in guiding us, and what he did was he used to flip mobile homes, repair mobile homes. He ran, I think, a park. Mm-hmm. So he had a lot of experience, and that was instrumental for us to learn. So this isn't just us on our own, but really we're listening to people who know, and we're learning from them. And so that was awesome. Thank you so much for all that knowledge and wisdom that you've given us to do this. So now we just have this huge appreciation for these homes, and we come into them with so much more confidence now. And we're like, oh yeah, we can get windows, we can get doors, we can do this, you know, we just know. So that was that. We never really shared that, but I think it's important to, I don't know if he still watches, but either way, we still greatly appreciate that time and that help. And like we said in a previous video, that home left a lasting impression on us. We loved that home. And I think part of that love of that home was that renovation going so smoothly.
Yeah.
And it was a whole new experience for us, but it was a smooth experience. Except for that painting day, you guys know that.
And that home was just cool. The Holly Parks from the late 1970s. They're just amazing. The layout and everything.
Some people have been concerned about this home not being good looking on our property, and I like it. One of the things I like about it is the mobile home style, but we will paint it to match our house. I think it's going to be beautiful. To me, this was an upgrade from what a lot of people suggested of buying a shipping container, or
I don't think those look good on people's properties.
Yeah.
But a lot of people around here have them.
Yeah, we just wanted something a little nicer. To us, this is nice. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's just opinion. We think it's cool. When we see an old mobile home, we're like, yes, let's buy it. We're going to keep working on this. And I know you guys don't think it's important, but this is important to us. This is a part of our home. This is a part of our property. And
we moved here without an outbuilding. And if you can imagine everything that we have and do with no place to put anything, it's been hard.
yes.
That's why our porches often look clogged and messy, and our yard looks messy. It's, well, because we had no place to put anything.
Yeah, it's helping us get organized in a big way. Not to confuse anybody about our future plans, but we don't want to use this as a permanent workshop. A lot of people keep saying it's the workshop. It's not really the new workshop, it's a storage building. And we actually do have plans, future plans, we would like to use this for something completely different, and that's a future thing that we're not going to get into. You have your room for your plans, and I have this room down here, which I have big plans for. Ideally, we still want to build a building outside somewhere for the big power tools, like the table saw, the chop saws, the stuff that make a lot of sawdust, and the stuff that are bulky and clumsy. And we will be putting a deck and a ramp on the front of that, so it will be easier to get stuff in and out. But ideally, we're not pulling stuff in and out of here all the time.
Yeah.
We can make better use of this space and maybe even turn it into a future business potential. So we'll see about that. Now, if you guys want to see an epic workshop turned business, I'm telling you, I don't usually do shout outs, but check out Samcraft because I am blown away by what he built inside his workshop that he did build with his own two hands. If you guys want to see work being done, he's doing a great job. And he has built a building and turned it into such an epic custom manufacturing business that I'm blown away. Amazing. So mine won't be anything like that. This is going to be small time, but it's going to be fun for us. I think that's our goal here, is just to have a good, fun life, just to live simply and enjoy ourselves.
And we're not in a rush.
No rush.
Everybody always wants us to rush. They want everything done now. We can't do it now.
Yeah, and let's talk about that since we did bring that up, the other mobile home. A lot of people are wondering why we're not rushing and why we aren't getting the mobile home done or finishing our house. But really, let's just cover what's going on right now. We've mentioned it before, but somebody skipped ahead. So with the mobile home property, let's talk about that. The mobile home, we're at a money standstill. So we've done everything we can do and we don't have any money left, okay? So basically we're saving up and shopping for the next project, which will be the walls. We're not doing drywall in the rest of the home. We're actually going to be buying wall paneling. I don't want to tell you guys that because you're going to tell me no, but that's what we're doing. So we have to pick out paneling, source paneling, and order paneling, and buying paneling for an entire home is not super cheap. So what we're doing is working on other things while we try to work the paneling into our budget. And even though this costs money, this keeps videos rolling for you guys in the meantime and doesn't cost as much as paneling does.
Yeah.
So it's like a business cycle of we have to figure out how to afford things and we have to keep things going while we're doing that. So that's the next step on the mobile home. We haven't given up on it. We're just waiting for the money.
People keep asking, did we sell it? No, we did not sell it.
Our home, you guys want to know why that's not being done? Because we're waiting. Honestly, we're trying to install windows, but you guys know we had a defective window. We're still waiting for the replacement to come.
Yep.
That's the project that we're working on right now, is windows and trim for the front of the house. So
it took them forever to even reorder the new window, so...
Yeah, we had to wait to get the window. Then we got them. We had to send it back. It took them like 2 weeks or more to get the window ordered.
Because they had no idea what they were doing.
And now we're still waiting for our replacement window. We're also working on the front landing. You guys saw us building our pad. We have so much work done up there, but we're waiting to share with you guys because right now we're waiting for wood to dry. That's it.
Yeah.
We are building new front steps. I had to buy new treated lumber, and that lumber was wet, but I want to oil the wood and I want to stain the wood. And I can't do that with it being so wet. It won't take the oil. So I'm waiting for it to dry out so that I can build steps. We're slow and patient. Most people, they just want to throw it together. We're waiting for wood to dry. That's what we're doing.
Literally.
The wood is sitting under our house and everything is done and ready for it. We're just waiting for the wood.
Yeah.
We have everything to finish that. Aside from inside work, there's a little bit of trim work to do, and it's mostly exterior work. But we're actually trying to work in order, and that's why we want to get the windows and the porch steps done first. That's what we're working on. We're waiting. If we started doing other stuff, we'd be jumping around, and we don't want to do that. We're trying to do stuff in the right order. So right now, everything's out of our control. We're waiting for a couple of things, and in the meantime, we give you this. And you guys have given us such a hard time about it, but this is something awesome that we can share with you while we're waiting for the other things to get done. We're not procrastinating. We're not giving up. It has nothing to do with anything.
We didn't sell the mobile home.
We're just trying to do the best we can with what we have. We have to work month to month as our budget allows, and
we have to work with materials. Sometimes we have to work around the weather.
And we're trying to get as much done as we can, and we do get a lot done. So I just wanted to clear all that up. I hope this comes across well. We're not trying to give anybody a hard time. We just want people to know our situation and what we're waiting for and where we're at in each step. I think we're doing great. I think we're everything's looking good. Even though we didn't get much work done, we're gonna leave it here because we talked for a long time. So if you sat through this, I appreciate it, and maybe you guys could help us out when somebody's saying, what about this, what about that? At least you guys will know and you can let them know. Yeah, work being done. And we appreciate those guys, those of you who are following us through this project, because this is helping us make money so that we can move forward with the mobile home. If you guys want to see that, this has to come first. It just does, because we can't save up money without making videos.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have anything else to work on at the mobile home right now. So
Yeah, the last thing was the bow window.
So even though it seems like we're spending money, we have to.
Yeah.
You spend it, you make it, and it's a process. So I hope that clears it up. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.